Hey everyone, this is Jake from the American Underground, and I'm taking a quick break from the content that I usually post on these pages to tell you about an update I made to the project's website. Now, don't worry, the usual content is still going to continue. This is just a supplemental video to tell you about some cool things I've been working on. So let's get into it. So many of you who watch the videos probably don't know this, but the project has an official website with a lot of cool information. And you can find that now at tauproject.net. I actually went through the effort to buy a domain name. If you remember me mentioning it way early on in me posting videos on these pages, it did not have a domain name, but now it does. Now we look professional. So if you don't know anything about the website, basically the two main things on it are a militant activity tracker, which is essentially a project I've been working on to map incidents of political violence and militant activity in the United States by year, and also a militant group profile section, which sort of analyzes the different organizations that have claimed responsibility for these incidents. The website's already got a lot of interesting content that you could check out, but it's obviously not complete because I am literally one person working on this. There's no one behind me. It's just me in my free time making these videos and doing these write ups and making these maps. But in terms of what's new, I've added my most ambitious map to date, which is the 1970 map. The year 1970 in the United States was a particularly violent year. That's kind of when the escalation of the Vietnam War happened. It's when the Kent State Massacre happened, and also the sort of true birth of the Weather Underground organization and the Black Liberation Army. I spent basically the past year chronicling over 500 incidents of political violence and militant activity that took place that year and putting it on an interactive map for all of you to enjoy. And now it's finally live on the website. I also went through the effort to make some cosmetic and UI changes to sort of simplify it and then, kind of make the website look a little bit more professional. So there's new graphics on some of the pages. The home page has more content, and all of the project's components are more easily accessible. If that's something that interests you, you could check out the website at tauproject.net. There's already a lot of interesting information on there, and I'm consistently working to add more. And I'll be sure to make these little update videos every time I add something significant to the website, but if I don't, there's a section on the homepage that tells you what's new so you can easily get to it. Definitely check it out. It's kind of a resource that outside of what I'm doing does not exist. So